Look, I think it was a good score, batting first when the ball was just holding a little bit in the wicket. So I think the fact we looked to attack early on because we knew it was going to get harder as the ball got older. So and to finish with a little flurry that we did, 163 on that surface, I think it was a decent score. Obviously, dew was always going to be a main factor, and that was something that was considered at the toss by both sides. So we certainly didn't quite get the hold in the wicket that we were hoping for. And I thought the way Shikhar and Shreyas Iyer batted, they played low risk cricket, and they play well. So I thought we scrapped pretty well to get to that point, though.
Somebody you feel that you probably fell about 20 runs short maybe towards the end?
No, I don't think so. I think, as I said, when you bat first on that surface, even you saw the other day, Mumbai got 160, and that was a good score. As I said, there wasn't dew the other night. It was a lot stiller tonight, so as I said, both sides of the toss knew that dew was going to be a factor. And it just not only allowed the ball to skid on a little bit, but it just meant the ball didn't grip. So it just required some quality batting, and that's certainly what Delhi did.
Quint, 163 was a good total on this, but the way Chris Gayle was batting at that point, do you think the rest of the batting could have done slightly better and he could have got some more runs on this wicket? I mean, it was difficult, but when Chris Gayle was batting, it looked like the team would easily reach 180 10. So, do you think the other batsmen should have scored a little more?
Look, I think Chris is very unique in terms of the power that he's got, and I think both sides, as I said, without a lot of pace in the wicket to get the power that he did. He was the one guy that could take the game away from the opposition. Obviously, we also kept losing wickets, which made it difficult to push on. That's why I thought at the end, that last partnership between Ashwin and Harpreet Brar was very important for us. And Mandeep Singh did a decent job as well in terms of getting us to a period where we could potentially have a death. But Chris got us to a point where anything was possible. But in the end, as I said, 163 was a decent score in those conditions.
Yeah, sitting somewhere in the middle of the table right now. How did some of the campaign so far with the team you had?
Yeah, look, we've played some good cricket. No, we probably had one game where we were really disappointed the way we played, and that was against RCB, where we were below our own standards. But outside of that, we've been in every game. We've actually played pretty well, so I think we're still sitting fourth. The tournament's in our own, the destiny's in our own hands, and I think when you come to the back end of a tournament, that's what you want, and you know that if you play well, you give yourself a good chance of winning. So we gave ourselves a decent chance tonight, and I'm pretty proud in terms of the way that, even though the conditions were challenging, I thought the way we hung in there was a good effort.